So our nervous system. The nervous system contains of two main divisions. You have your central nervous system, which is composed of the brain and the spinal cord, where the brain receives the stimuli from the outside world through sensory organs in the body. Internal stimuli are also received from inside the body, and it reacts to the stimuli and responds appropriately. So outside is made through our sensory organs, and internal, this is like, wow, I'm hungry, that sort of thing. The spinal cord connects to the brain to the peripheral nervous system, which includes interneurons, which connects one neuron to another. It is also what allows us, the peripheral nervous system measures everything from the outside or inside our body, everything that is not our brain and our spinal cord. So neurons communicate with each other and other systems of the body by responding to stimuli and making adjustments in order to maintain a stable internal environment, and it allows cells to function properly. So for example, you have quivering muscles generates our heat. Okay, this is why we shiver when we're cold. 90% of heat loss is through the skin. The most of the rest of it is through our lungs. Hairs on the skin stand on end when tiny muscles near the cell's surface contract. Okay, these cause gooseflesh or goosebumps, and this fluffing of body hair allows this insulation. So we believe that we get goosebumps in order to hopefully insulate ourselves, but we don't have enough body hair to do so. So feeling flushed or red and hot happens because tiny blood vessels in the skin expand, which increases blood flow. This is why you tend to get flushed when it's hot out, right? And then sweating helps to cool down your body as moisture evaporates from the skin surface. The nervous system helps to keep our body temperature stable by monitoring conditions inside using temperature receptors of the skin, and the information is transmitted to the hypothalamus, so a section of the brain which regulates our body functions, which then decides what actions to be taken. So should we increase activity to raise the temperature or reduce it to prevent heat loss? So response to stimuli is in accordance to the nervous system, and you have your endocrine systems. These systems work together, okay? And we have our excretory system. So this is waste removal in the body is done through the organs of the excretion or the excretory system. So the respiratory and circulatory systems also assist in this process. But ammonia is a chemical waste that the body produces as cells break down proteins, and the liver converts ammonia to a less harmful substance called urea. Urea is carried by the kidneys, where it is mixed with water and other salts to produce urine, and the urine is transported to the bladder through a ureter tubes, and the bladder expands and then releases urine out through the urethra. The skin can also get rid of wastes, excess salts in the body that they do not need, and this process is called sweating and also helps to keep us cool. Urine can also reveal diseases, and that is why you often take urine tests for a doctor to determine if certain processes in the excretory system are functioning properly. Okay, we have our skeletal system and our muscular system. There's lots of different systems that we just don't talk about, okay? But, and I mean don't talk about in this level of science. I don't mean we don't talk about them at all. Alright, so we're going to look at our systems working together in the next video.